Hello everyone, and welcome to this new CATIA Design Talk, the format where our experts will introduce you to the countless possibilities of designing, editing, and visualizing your projects in CATIA. With the end of the summer and the start of the new school year upon us, it's important to have the right tools to be efficient at work, especially for designers and engineers who need to improve their workflow. This is why 3Dconnexion, a company specializing in the design and development of powerful ergonomic peripherals, has created high-level mice specifically designed for CAD professionals to improve the CATIA workflow and elevate the 3D design experience. To explain this more in detail, I welcome today Christophe Fraunhofer, Product Manager at 3Dconnexion. Hello, Christophe.
Hello.
Thank you very much for joining us today. Maybe before to start, do you want to introduce yourself to our audience?
Yes, thank you very much, Alain, for the kind invitation. I'm very grateful to have the opportunity today to introduce your customers to our wonderful 3Dconnexion devices. Maybe quickly about myself. My name is Christoph Fraunhofer. I'm a product manager at 3Dconnexion for the popular SpaceMouse line. And for me, this means working every day to make our customers' 3D navigation a little bit better.
Okay, thank you, Christophe. I think you're going to start by telling us what 3Dconnexion is, right?
Yes, with pleasure. Although most of you might already have heard about 3Dconnexion, I would like to start with a quick company overview. So our story started already back in 1981, and with the development of a patented 6-axis sensor at the German Aerospace Center DLR. And in 1993, the DLR contributed to the 14th mission of Space Shuttle Columbia by providing this exact 6-axis sensor as the human-machine interface for the Canadarm or Canada arm. This was the robotic arm for Space Shuttle Columbia that they used for their mission. And in the very same year, the first SpaceMouse was launched. And with this, revolutionizing 3D navigation forever. Then in 2001, 3Dconnexion was established as a subsidiary of Logitech. And initially, we headquartered in Silicon Valley. Over the following years, we further developed our product lines and we introduced the CadMouse family, now the keyboard, and we became an independent company. Today, we are a globally established company with offices in Germany, Japan, Monaco, Poland, the US, and with partners and customers all over the world. This actually makes us the leading manufacturer of high-quality ergonomic hardware and powerful software for users of 3D applications.
Okay, this is already a rich story. And so, can you tell us a little bit more about your products?
Certainly. Let me first start with the SpaceMouse family. And to give a quick overview, we currently have 5 different models in our portfolio. From the small entry-level devices, such as the SpaceMouse Compact and its wireless sister, the SpaceMouse Wireless, to our professional workhorses, the SpaceMouse Pro and its wireless counterpart, the SpaceMouse Pro Wireless, all the way up to the top-of-the-line product, SpaceMouse Enterprise. And the 2 wireless devices are the newest in the product portfolio, and they now also come with Bluetooth and USB-C. In addition to the SpaceMouse, we also have the CadMouse in our portfolio. And these are computer mice, so 2D mice actually, that have been specifically developed to meet the requirements of demanding CAD software users. And the right-handed user uses this with the right hand, obviously, while simultaneously navigating the SpaceMouse with the left hand. So this means working with 2 hands. And we offer the CadMouse both wireless and wired in a compact and standard size, as well as a left-handed version of it. Last but not least, the Keyboard Pro with detachable numpad completes our desktop solution. And the keyboard was developed with a strong focus on ergonomics, and it's designed to relieve the physical strain on the user who work long and hard on the computer. So as usual with 3Dconnexion, the keyboard also fits seamlessly into our product world. It not only serves as a connection hub for all 3Dconnexion wireless devices, but it extends their functionality actually with additional programmable keys and CAT features. The Numpad Pro was developed as a wireless device to reduce the overall width, so you don't need to spread your hand wide out, but it's not good for your posture, and to offer maximum flexibility when entering numbers. So you can actually put it on the left of your SpaceMouse when dimensioning, or if you don't need it, you just put it away and you take it again if you need it again. Our driver, 3DXware, serves as a single central point for all our devices, meaning that all devices share the same driver, and you can adjust settings for all devices in there. This means here all the important settings can be customized. This includes, for example, specific device settings such as the brightness of the display of the SpaceMouse Enterprise, but also navigation settings. So this is everything related to the sensor of the SpaceMouse, but also button assignments. And you can almost all buttons on our devices can be changed and can get a new assignment. And thanks to a deep connection to applications such as 3D Experience CATIA, it is possible to assign application commands directly to the buttons. So the commands that you know from the application can be assigned directly to the buttons. And by using our built-in macro editor, this function can even be expanded with basically almost endless functionalities. To improve software integrations and get even more applications to support our devices, we constantly work together with software vendors such as today's host, Dassault Systems. This way, the list of applications that support 3Dconnexion devices constantly grows, and you can see this actually on our webpage.
Okay, yeah, this is very impressive. You think about everything for the user, actually. Now, can we take a closer look at the SpaceMouse and CadMouse? Because I think this is what our users are most interested in. And maybe with some example of use in 3D Experience CATIA.
Yes, let's do so. I've only one more slide before we dive directly into a quick demo of the SpaceMouse. And what you can see on this slide are the results of a study from 2018 that looked at the two-handed CAD workflow with SpaceMouse and CadMouse. So for a right-handed user, SpaceMouse on the left hand, CadMouse on the right hand. And the SpaceMouse was used for navigation, and the CadMouse used for command input. And to put it in a nutshell, it can be seen that the parallel navigation and execution of commands greatly reduces the strain on the hand caused by the standard mouse, 2D mouse, and it increases efficiency at the same time.
Okay, yeah, you're right. This is where our collaboration really makes sense, actually, because we share the same goal of increasing the productivity of designers and engineers through an efficient workflow. And I even know colleagues at Dassault Systems who are enthusiastic advocates of the SpaceMouse and use it on a daily basis.
Cool. Yeah, but exactly. Now let's jump into the demo so we can finally see the magic I've been talking about. The heart and magic of the SpaceMouse experience is its intuitive navigation. The cap of the SpaceMouse responds to the object on your screen, allowing you to move along the axis simultaneously. And you can see here it's very fluid, and you can orbit this helicopter very nicely. And this means moving the cap up and down, towards you, away, twisting, or tilting, or any combination of these movements moves your object in the corresponding direction. The cap is very pressure sensitive. The amount of pressure you apply determines the speed and extent of the movement, allowing for very fine control. Navigating within an assembly becomes very intuitive with the SpaceMouse. The precise sensor of the SpaceMouse makes navigation smooth, comfortable, and highly immersive. As you can see, it is very easy to zoom into a detail or examine difficult angles. This allows you to understand and explore your model in a way that is very hard to reach with a standard mouse. The deep understanding gained through the SpaceMouse helps to find solutions and avoid mistakes. In CATIA specifically, the SpaceMouse makes positioning and inserting parts easy. Here, the cap allows you to even move parts within an assembly independently of the rest. So you see the helicopter stays and the bolt is moved with the SpaceMouse cap. It is very intuitive to navigate around the objects, zoom into a hidden face, and select parts to apply constraints. All of this with fluid and natural motions. This way, the SpaceMouse enhances your workflow by providing precise, intuitive control over your CAD environment. Thereby, it enables you to work more efficiently and with greater accuracy.
Yeah, this is a very nice example, and I recognize the beautiful model from my colleague Alain Dugousset.
Very beautiful.
Yes, amazing. So in this way, you keep a total control of your model by making the most precise adjustments possible to design and validate right the first time.
Yes, exactly. And if you want to change settings, you can even adjust all the navigation settings to perfectly fit your needs. For example, specific axes can be locked or unlocked depending on the task at hand. You can also invert the direction of movement or customize how different movements of the cap should behave within CATIA. You can also customize the speed per axis to match your personal preferences. This ensures that the SpaceMouse responds appropriately to your input, whether you require rapid movements or precise movements. Now, let's move to another aspect of the navigation, and that's using the keys. Often we have favorite views, and we need to switch continuously between them. With the custom view keys, you can save your personal views and switch between them instantly. For example, as you can see here, we can save view 1, that's the first wheel, and view 2, the second wheel, and then instantly switch to the first wheel, perform a measurement. After that, instantly switch back to the other wheel and perform the same measurement. This is a feature that greatly enhances your efficiency and precision in your workflow. With the SpaceMouse, you also have other view options that are handy in your workflow. For example, if you zoom in too much and got lost in your assembly, as you can see here, you can instantly center your model with the Fit key. Additionally, the Quick View keys provide you with one-touch access to standard views. Here we switch from front to roll, then top, right, and ISO, and all of this with just one press each time. Sometimes you need to navigate in 2D or limit certain movements when you're in a sketch, like for example, a rotation. With the SpaceMouse, you can easily lock the rotation by just using the rotation lock key. Additionally, you can also adjust your SpaceMouse settings to activate or deactivate specific axes. In CATIA specifically, the SpaceMouse even recognizes 2D environments like your sketch, and it automatically locks the rotation for you. This allows you to have precise control and focus on your work. On the left side of the SpaceMouse Pro and SpaceMouse Enterprise, you find the keyboard modifiers, and they minimize switching between the keyboard and the SpaceMouse. For example, you can quickly select a part, as you can see here, and delete it and continue navigating without any interruption, so you don't need to move the keyboard. The combination of keyboard and SpaceMouse functionality enhances both efficiency and precision in your CAD workflow.
Okay, so if I understand correctly, in addition to being more efficient, as you said, it also allows you to feel more comfortable using your SpaceMouse on CATIA by choosing the most appropriate settings.
Absolutely. And when using the SpaceMouse for the first time, you could, for example, start off with a slower speed and just adjust it in the driver. And once you feel more comfortable with navigating, you can slowly increase the speed until you find your personal preference and then just keep it there.
Okay, that's great.
Now let's talk about another powerful tool that can significantly enhance your workflow in CATIA, and those are the 3Dconnexion keys, the ones on top. And these programmable keys are designed to provide quick access to frequently used functions and commands, allowing you to work more efficiently and comfortably. A standout feature of our driver here is the automatic recognition of the software you're using. In CATIA, the keys come predefined with commands tailored specifically for the application in use. Plus, they are fully customizable. You can assign your favorite commands, manage radial menus, and set up macros, ensuring your preferred tools are always at your fingertips. Another great feature is seamless application switching. So the keys automatically update as you switch between applications. That way, they provide relevant commands for the active application, whether you're moving from CATIA to another 3D tool or to software like Outlook or Word. The SpaceMouse Enterprise also features a high-res display that shows actual icons from your application. This makes it particularly easy to switch commands that are mapped to the keys without having to remember anything. To sum it up, the 3Dconnexion keys can be a game changer for CATIA users, offering automatic application recognition, extensive customization options, seamless switching, and optimal command visibility.
Yes, it's like the most advanced version of your tool in a way, with recommendations and suggestions directly incorporated.
Yeah, exactly. The SpaceMouse Enterprise is a very powerful device and couples perfectly with 3D Experience CATIA. For CAD users, it's an essential tool that promotes ergonomics, efficiency, and productivity in your 3D work.
Yes, indeed, it's very impressive to see all these functionalities. We can see that this mouse is really made for CAD professionals and can help on all the aspects you just described, actually, like efficiency, productivity, or workflow. And so we talked about the SpaceMouse, but what about the CadMouse you mentioned earlier?
Yes, let's also briefly talk about the CadMouse. So, because combining the power of a 3D mouse with a CadMouse, a 2D mouse, creates a synergy of form and function like none other. With the CadMouse on one hand, selecting and creating with ease, and the SpaceMouse smoothly positioning objects and views with the other hand, you will experience the most ergonomic and efficient CAD workflow possible. Therefore, the CadMouse reflects our deep commitment to CAD professionals. While decades ago already the computer industry shifted towards simpler two-button mice, we recognized that CAD users needed something more specialized for their workflow. And we addressed this need actually by creating the CadMouse with a dedicated middle mouse button. Additionally to the middle mouse button, we put special emphasis on the ergonomic design. You can see from the picture that the mouse is angled, and this way it improves the wrist posture and prevents injuries. Of course, the mouse also comes with all the features that users would expect from a 2D mouse from 3Dconnexion. This means a high-res sensor, long-lasting switches, a high-capacity battery. I think we advertised 2 months, but I don't know when I last charged my device, actually. It has to be a long time ago. And you can actually charge it through USB-C. And of course, programmable buttons with smart features that are specialized for CAD work. Now, let's take a closer look at a few of those features. As mentioned before, unlike conventional mice, the CadMouse features a dedicated middle mouse button. This provides a more comfortable and precise middle mouse click, essential for CAD applications where this is frequently used. In CATIA, the middle mouse button is not only an ergonomic tool for panning and rotating, but also allows for precise centering by clicking on a point on the model. And I'm pretty sure most of you already know that, and everybody who uses it does know about this functionality. But additionally, in CATIA, it also allows for easy zooming in and out by pressing the middle mouse button in combination with the right button. And when it comes to zooming, another powerful feature that comes with the CadMouse is the quick zoom on the thumb buttons. This allows you to effortlessly zoom in and out of your geometry with a single click of the thumb button, providing detailed views exactly where you need them. It's a significant time saver and improves accuracy and complex designs a lot. And same as for the SpaceMouse, The customizable radial menu provides quick access to your favorite application commands, streamlining your workflow. We therefore even put a radial menu button on the CadMouse, and you can see it here in the picture. It's right behind the mouse wheel. To conclude, the CadMouse is more than just a mouse. It's a powerful tool designed to enhance your productivity and precision in CAD applications. And it's the perfect partner for your SpaceMouse and your two-handed workflow.
Okay, thank you very much, Christophe, for all those insights.
Welcome.
I hope our viewers appreciate your explanation because these tools, as you said, are specifically made for designers and engineers who use our CATIA software. And they are really useful to be more efficient without losing time or quality in the design process, which, as we know, is very important to ensure that the right model is ready for the market as quickly as possible. So now it's time for the Q&A session. We encourage you to take advantage of Christophe's presence. So please don't hesitate to ask your questions in the chat and we will answer them. So don't be shy. Enjoy the presence.
See what you got for me, Alain.
Okay, so it's not a question, but it's a feedback. After some time with great 3D connection SpaceMouse, you will not be able to work without it. So that's great. Thank you, Alexei, for the feedback.
Thank you very much. Who was this, Alain? Is there a name in there?
Yes, it's Alexei. So yes, thank you, Alexei, for this.
Thank you, Alexei, for this great feedback. Happy to hear that.
Okay, so yes, we have a first question in the chat. What CATIA apps can CadMouse and SpaceMouse be used for?
Okay, that's an easy one. So in the 3D experience platform, CadMouse and SpaceMouse can basically use for all the apps that are in there.
Okay, so yes, it can be used for every kind of apps in the platform. Actually, that's great. Okay, yes, we have a second question. What can I customize on top of the standard configuration with the SpaceMouse in CATIA?
That's a good one, actually. So you have many opportunities. I quickly talked a bit about the driver. So in the driver, you can assign application commands to your 3D connection buttons, but you can also assign opening applications or keyboard shortcuts. You can create macros on your own with our macro editor that you can put on top of it. You can use the application commands in the macro editor. So you can have a set of application commands in a macro, but you can also use the already customized keyboard shortcuts that you use in 3D Experience CATIA, and you can map them to our SpaceMouse or CadMouse or keyboard. So many options. I think we probably need another webinar for that, where we just go into the different options of mapping 3D connection keys.
Yes, there are a lot of personalization possibilities, actually.
Yes. It's almost unlimited. There are still some limits, but almost unlimited.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if we have another question. Oh, we have Alain in the chat who said, I confirm using SpaceMouse and CadMouse for designing my helicopter was a great help. So we have a real confirmation from the field.
Awesome. Helicopter was, by the way, a very nice model. Great job there, Alain.
Yeah. Thank you, Alain, for your comment. Okay, so last chance for asking your questions if you have.
I mean, if you don't have questions now live, but you come up with questions, I think, Alain, you already said that later there will be a possibility to also post questions. And also, if there are issues with your device, you can always go to our technical support, or if you want to reach directly 3D Connection product management, we encourage you to leave us feedback. You will find in the 3D Connection home panel a feedback that brings you directly to a forms document where you can put your feedback in there for us. And also on our webpage, you will find the link to feedback to product management. And we We look at that every week, and we will find your question there, and we will try to come back to you if you have a specific question.
Okay, yes, thank you for the precision, Christophe. So yes, I think we can close the Q&A session for now. So thank you for joining us for this CATIA Design Talk, and a special thanks to you, Christophe, for your time and your participation.
Thank you very much for the invitation. It was a
Yeah.
great pleasure.
Yeah, me too. Sheer pleasure. So we hope with Christophe that you found this webinar informative and engaging, and inspired you exploring new design possibilities with CATIA. So as Christophe said, the replay of this talk will be available very soon in a post in our CATIA Creative Design and Styling community, whose link appears right now at the bottom of your screen, and will appear in the video description as well. So you can continue the conversation with Christophe and other experts in the comment of this post. If you haven't accessed the community yet, just create an account and you will be able to access it. And you can ask your questions and get all our tutorials and best practices. We appreciate your participation and feedback, and look forward to seeing you again at our next CATIA Design Talk. Until then, have a great day and keep innovating with CATIA. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.